In our next video, we are looking at built-in methods that are provided by Python for our list. So we have different methods that we can use, or functions that we can use. We have append, adds an item X to the end of the list. Extend, adds all items in list L to the end of the list. Insert, I can give it a specific place in the list that I want it to insert something. Remove, I can remove a specific item. I can pop it, which also removes it. I have just index, which will tell me what position something is at. So if I say index Jim, then it's going to tell me where Jim is. List.count, I can count how many times something appears in the list. I can sort the list, and then I can reverse the list. So if we come down here, I went ahead and put comments in here so you can see where each one, each action that we're going to be taking on our list is located. And in mine, I went ahead and I put in a print students so you can see the original list that we start with, which is Sarah, Matt, John, Jill, Sophie, and Steve. And then we're going to be adding some items to our list. We're going to be removing some items from our list, and then we're going to print each time so we can see what happens to our list as we perform these functions. And then at the end, we can print another one. I'll go ahead and put that in here. We're going to print our final list after we've made our changes so that we can see what's left over or what we've done to our list. So I'm going to click run. And when I do this, here's my original list: Sarah, Matt, John, Jill, Sophie, and Steve. Here, I told it to append the list and add Larry. So now Larry has been appended to our list, and he is part of our list. Then here, I said, add Jim at index 1. So if I look right here, I've got Sarah, and Matt was at index 1, and now Jim is at index 1, and Matt is at index 2. So then I come over here and I say remove a name from the list, and I say student.pop Jim. So now I'm taking Jim out. So, or I'm sorry, I'm popping 1. So let's see, it's going to pop the first place. It doesn't pop index 1, it's popping 1, which is the first one of our list. So it's going to pop Sarah out. Okay, so then I come down here and I say sort my list. So now my list is sorted. So I have Jill, Jim, John, Larry, Sophie, Steve. And then down here, I do a reverse. So it reverses the order. And then I asked it to print out the number of times it finds Jim in the list, and it found Jim 1 time. And now here is my final list, and my list is printed in the last order that I told it to be in. So here where I said student.reverse, that was the last thing I did to my list. Oops, sorry. That was the last thing I did to my list, so my list is still in reverse order, and that is the final outcome of my list. That's the final printable version of my list after I have made all the changes to my list. So if you have any questions about using append or remove or insert, I want you to play around with it. You know, write your own code and go in and make some changes, add some more names, remove some names, add some places or add names in different index spots. See what happens. And then if you have any questions after that, let me know.